header element, a footer element, and the page's properties such as page orientation and page borders. In the second text element, set project software requirement. In the second cell we will add for the moment only a text element. In the footer we will have the current page number and the total pages number. Insert a paragraph to hold the elements. For the current page number and the total pages number, RPE provides special elements that can be added from the palette or from contextual menu. In paragraph, insert a text with page as value, a page number, another text with of as value, and the last element will be total pages number. After you finish, you can add or edit the properties of a master page through the property view. To adjust the table to fit the page's width, select the table and set Auto Fit to window in Table Formatting Properties. Set cell alignment of first cell from header to top left and the width to 810. If you hover the mouse on an item in Properties view, a tooltip that contains information regarding the property will appear. The paragraph from footer should be centered on page. Set paragraph alignment to center. Go back in template content to assign the master page to an element. A master page is used in same way as a style. Assign the master page to the main paragraph using the contextual menu. Save your work and make a quick run to view how the output documents looks like. The header with a table and footer with page numbers are now added on document. Let's make a few adjustments, like setting bold on some text elements. Basic formatting settings can be applied using contextual menus, shortcut keys, or from the Properties view. Add a figure caption element inside a paragraph under the image and set the content to use the value of the attribute full tag from software requirement query. Center the paragraph that hold the figure caption using the paragraph alignment property. Now we will need a new variable to hold the project name. Create a new variable named project name from Data menu. Internal variables are not displayed in the document specification and are used for calculation or temporarily informations. Set data expression on text from the second cell from header to this variable. In this moment, project name variable has no value. We need to assign a value to it. For this we will use variable assignments feature. Insert a container at the begin of template content. Drag and drop on container the project query. We will assign the project name attribute from Data Expression tab to newly created variable. As we said before, the variable assignment allows to change the value of a variable in the current context. Every document must have a title section. Our title section will contain the text software requirement and the project name, which is Learning Project Traditional. For this, we will insert a paragraph and set the style title from contextual menu. The paragraph will contain another two paragraphs inside. First paragraph will have the text software requirement and the second one will have as value the variable project name. The variable value will be assigned at runtime with the current name of RequisitePro project. To move on the next page, we will insert a page break element from the palette. In this way, the title of the document will be on a separate page. Under the title section, on the next page, we will have a table of contents. RPE allows users to use predefined heading styles from 1 to 9 for document output. Assign heading 1 for software requirement full tag paragraph. We will now add a subtitle for the descendant requirements. Add a container below the container having the query for descendant. Add a paragraph and insert a text in paragraph descendant requirements. Move the container with the query in the newly created container below the newly created paragraph. The condition has children equals true for the must be inserted for the newly created container to assure that the subtitle will be inserted only when descendant requirements are following. Press the OK button on dialog and if the condition is correct, an icon will appear on the container. In the same way, we will now add a subtitle for the traceability requirements. Add a container below the container having the query for descendant. Add a paragraph and insert a text in paragraph traces from requirements. On the newly created paragraph, set heading style 3 from contextual menu. Set bold for the descendant requirements text. Set left indent property of the paragraph to a script value where level is attribute of query descendant requirement to indent the text based of the requirement level. The script expression passes the level as string and returns an integer multiplied by 20. On paragraph contain the descendant requirements text, set the heading style to. The same heading style will be applied on the paragraph that contains the full tag attribute from project requirements. Switch on the master page tab and to make a few adjustments like adding some spaces between page numbers and text. Go back in template content and move the container that has traces from query under the corresponding subtitle paragraph. Scroll up in template content and on the title paragraph set buffer spacing to 300 to adjust the space between the title and the beginning of document. Save your template and make a last run. While the document generation is in progress, a set of messages are displayed on the console and on progress dialog to inform the user about the generation stage. On the second page, where table of contents should be, right-click and select Update field to update the table of contents. This is how your Word output should look like. More videos, tutorials and informations about Rational Publishing Engine can be found on www.reportingarena.com. Thank you for watching this video.